Hello friends, this is Ashish Sapra from TSC Edu-Global. Welcome to the first ever YouTube video. Now today we are going to discuss a very important topic. Before I come to the topic, I want to tell all of you that let's look at every parent's dream. Now every parent dreams of their child going to the absolute best universities in India, whether it's an IIT or it's a Delhi University or the top ones in Mumbai. But would you know the success rate at these universities? We are looking at 0.2%. Though everyone wants their child to go into an IIT or an SRCC, it is very difficult to go and get admission at these universities. Then what is the choice? Either we opt for private universities or we look at an option of studying abroad. So today the topic of discussion is why study abroad. Now I want to tell all of you and each one of you that studying abroad should not be a matter of compulsion because you're not getting admission here, but it should be a matter of choice. Let's look at 7 reasons why you should be studying abroad. Reason number 1, global network. Would you know that in a university abroad, 50% of kids are local and the balance 50% of kids are from all over the world? What does that mean? You can make friends from South Africa, from Europe, from Argentina, from the US, Canada, and from all over the world. Now, how would that help you? Once you pass out of your university and you're working in a specific environment, tomorrow you might need to close a deal with an Australian and you have friends in Australia who can help you, maybe give you a reference, maybe give you a vetting of the company you need to work with. A global network is unparalleled. And can any one of you think of any university in India which offers that? Absolutely not. And number 2, research opportunities. In India, research actually starts at the end of masters and mostly at PhD level. But there are a lot of students which come to me and say, sir, we want to go to a university where we want to do research. And abroad research is available at undergraduate level. I'll give you an example. Germany has 2 kinds of universities. They have the TUs, which is technical universities, and they have the University of Applied Sciences, which is a practical way of information. So students have a choice right from undergraduate level whether they want to choose research or they want to study in a very practical manner. Third and most important, scholarships. 99% of our students get some kind of scholarships or the other for foreign admissions. Now, scholarships are primarily based upon 2 parameters. One is your academics. So I urge all of you students to study very hard and save a lot of money for your parents. Second, holistic profile. Now, in India, there are extremely few universities which look at a holistic profile. Let's say you have a child who's just about an 80%, which according to me is brilliant, by the way. But the child is very good in extracurricular, has got some state or national level achievements, and because of the time devoted in all these things, the child hasn't been able to study so much, and unlike the rat race of securing a 95, has got about 80%. Foreign universities are looking for that well-rounded kids, and they give very heavy scholarships. How do you get scholarships? Like us, subscribe on our channel, and at the end we're going to give you a fantastic giveaway. Click on that and we'll tell you how you can earn scholarships. Number 4, combination of courses. Now, would you know that abroad you can even choose physics with history? Let me give you an example. My daughter is a huge buff of films and she wants to do film studies and business management combined in one course. Tell me, where in India can you find this kind of a solution? Number 5, choose your own course. Now this is a very, very important topic because a lot of students are undecided. I mean, if you look at students of commerce, they think they can do CA, law, or maybe a business management. Sciences can do an engineering or a medicine. However, there is a concept called liberal arts. US is very famous for liberal arts, where in the first year you do about 15 to 18 subjects as minors, and then you pick and choose which ones you want to major in. It works beautifully for a lot of students because they are completely undecided at the entry level. Now comes the fun part, global placements. Now listen carefully, my friends. Let's say you've finished your university in Ireland. After passing out in Ireland, you can do your first year job in Ireland, your second year in Netherlands, your third in Germany, and so on. Not only will you get global placements, you will also make a network in each country, maybe even learn the language, the food, the culture. So much impacts you as a human being and eventually impacts your personality. And the most important and the last, education abroad is available at every kind of budget and every kind of suitability of the pocket. Let's say you want to send your child to an Ivy League. Obviously, there are multiple options how you can do that. And let's say you just don't have the budgets. There are universities in Belgium, in Czech Republic, in Ireland, where you can study for less than 10 lakh rupees a year. There is all kind of suitability for all kinds of budgets. Now comes the real question. Where should I study? So I'm going to talk about 4 very popular countries and 4 new age countries. The most popular country in the world to study right now in terms of number of students is Canada. What does Canada have to offer? Very, very easy PR, fantastic universities, very good placements, and it's a very easy process to go and study in Canada. So if you have family living there, if you want to go to an English speaking country and you want a very, very quick settlement, Canada is the place for you. UK. Why I like UK? A, our CBSE is modeled on the British system. Secondly, the universities have some amazing options to offer. If you are a 55%, there are courses for you. If you are a 95%, you have some amazing universities like Oxford and Cambridge, which by the way ask for a minimum 95%. So the options are immense. You have maths, fantastic. You don't have maths, even better. Loads of choices in the UK. And they let you stay back for 2 years after your education to find a job. So it's a great option. Australia, been very popular for the last 20 years. Slightly more expensive than UK, but fantastic PR opportunities. Most of the Australian universities offer scholarships based on your marks. My friends, whenever you are applying to Australia, look out for scholarships. It's going to save you and your parents a lot of money. They even give you living expenses scholarships and accommodation scholarships. Absolutely great opportunity. And they have their own Ivy League, which is called the Group of 8. And the most popular in India is US. Now US has the best education in this world on offer. Okay, that doesn't mean that only the best can go to the US. No, the best thing about US is they look at a holistic profile. You could be a 60%, but if you've done some amazing things in your university level or in your school level, a top ranked university wants to take you. They will fight with other universities to take you. Work on your profile, my friends, and you just know what US can offer you, whether in terms of admission or scholarships. Now let's look at 4 new age countries where education is really growing out of India. Number 1, Ireland. Why I love Ireland? It is the only English speaking country in European Union, and they have a beautiful category of a visa called critical skills visa. If you study in Ireland and you work in Ireland under that category, within 2 years you get a PR. It is the second or the third fastest PR in the world, and once you get a European PR, you can work anywhere in the EU. So consider Ireland, my friends, much more affordable than the UK, very close to India as far as UK, and very, very good option. Netherlands, for people who are super bright but don't have the money, Netherlands is the place for you. They have some amazing courses: engineering, business management, nursing, robotics, you name it, for about 10 to 12 lakhs a year, and the living cost is about 7 to 8 lakhs a year. Very competitive, very difficult to get through, but if you get through, and we've got about a 95% success rate, fantastic destination to work, because it is the highest English speaking set of people for a non-English speaking country. Third, Germany. Germany has become really popular for two reasons. One, they offer free education at bachelor's and master's level. How do you get it? Contact us, like us, subscribe us, but we'll tell you how you can get your free education. And the private universities are also amazing, and the reason why it's great is you get a PR in about 18 months after you start working. Okay? And the last country which I want to talk to you about, which is very, very upcoming, is Sweden. Sweden is very, very famous for design. If you all know IKEA, worldwide it is known as IKEA. Very, very famous for design, for engineering, for computer science, and it is very affordable. Including living costs, you can study in about 8 to 9 lakhs for your tuition fees, and 7-8 lakhs of living. 15 lakhs multiplied by 3, 45 lakhs, and you can work part-time. Absolutely fantastic education. Now comes the real question. Should you be traveling abroad for undergraduate studies or postgraduate studies? Let's look at why you should choose undergraduate studies. There are two main reasons. First, if you want to settle your child abroad for PR purposes and you want them to live a better or a different life abroad, then undergraduate is your best bet, because the child gets adjusted much faster and is ready to adopt the new systems of that country, understand the culture, and does all the processes required for PR, and the PR is faster. Second, now once your child has gotten a PR, your access to master's universities is much better, because A, they are looking for students who have studied in their country, they are given preference, and secondly, if they already have a PR, your child will study not at the international fees price but at a local fees price, and local fees price is 1/4 the cost of the international fees price. Postgraduate. My personal feeling as a counselor, as a parent, and as a mentor is that every child needs to leave the family, study abroad for at least 1 to 2 years, live in a hostel, understand a new culture, make a new network, and then decide whether they want to come back to India and work here or they want to live abroad. Masters is an absolute must, and the biggest reason is the final education becomes your identity for life. Let me just give you a simple example. If I meet you at a party after 15 years of graduating from your MBA and I ask, what have you done? You will say, I'm an MBA from so and so. Nobody is ever going to ask which school you went to, where did you do your undergraduate. It is your last education which remains your identity for life, and that should be from the absolute best place which your pocket can afford. Why TSC Edu-Global? Very, very important question. Please listen carefully. Okay? Now comes the most important question. Why TSC Edu-Global? Why us? 5 very important reasons. We are one of the few counselors in town who can handle multiple countries. Not only do we handle the popular ones like the US, Canada, Australia, and UK. If you want your child to go to Portugal because maybe you have a family living there, or Mexico, or Argentina, or Estonia, okay, we can absolutely handle that for you because we have sent students to most countries in the world. In fact, we have students all across the world. Secondly, tailor-made solutions. People come to us in 9th class and say we want our child to go to Ivy League. No problem, we can handle that. We have multiple students in Ivy Leagues. People come to us and say we have a 5 lakh of budget and we can't afford more than that. No problem. I can even handle that and give you a solution where you can go and study abroad for 5 lakh of rupees. You might have to make a few sacrifices, but it is absolutely possible. Thirdly, one of the biggest reasons why people come to us and our biggest USP, professional Indian counselors living abroad who handhold you through Zoom. Now let me explain this to you. We've got students who've passed out all over the world. They act as our counselors. And for all those people, let's say you want to go and study in Belgium and you want to speak to an Indian student who has gone through the process in Belgium, no problem. We will arrange that for you. In fact, you would be handheld by that student throughout your entire journey of education abroad. Okay? If you want to know who all have traveled through us, who all have booked their process of education abroad, please visit our website www.thesuccessclinic.in and you will find loads of testimonials. You want to speak to any of our students? No problem. Send us a WhatsApp and we'll organize a call. So we have multiple students in multiple countries who can speak to you just for your comfort and our credibility. Let me tell you about a specific case, and I like to highlight this case to a lot of parents. We had a student recently who had done the undergraduation in physical education. After passing out in physical education, he realized that his degree is of no value in India and he wanted to go abroad, and all the universities did not recognize that degree. So they came to us and said, look Ashish, we are facing this problem and he needs to study abroad because it has a better future abroad. So we kind of spoke to a few universities, mapped out his degree, got him the credits, and now as of today this child is doing his masters in Germany and hopefully he'll be managing a football team one day. Okay, so loads and loads of options for all of you. My friends, thank you for watching this video. If you liked what you heard, like us, subscribe to us, and if you want a free counseling session, click on this link. Thank you for watching.